Welcome to this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm not going to stay long. I'm so tired. I've been doing my best to get some rest and take better care of myself. Getting a lot of downloads, and I want to thank the people that trusted me to try my hair and skin products, and they've been talking to me on email and giving me a lot of good feedback. I can't wait for the ones that have been talking to me to do before and after pictures and actually do video and let me see how the hair is doing. I just did a new formula yesterday that I can't wait to try with coffee in it and herbs in it. You know what? Thank you all for your love, your support, your donation, putting your candles on the altar, give me a donation for your prayers, and for me to do your prayers for you and to spiritually assist you and teach you. I enjoy it. I have people now that I really enjoy that are very respectful, um, and follow instructions, very intuitive. And I love the intuitive men who are studying too. I think it's beautiful to see the men study. I have no problem with men wanting to learn. It's not just a woman's thing, you guys. So if you need me to do that, you'd like to put another prayer candle on the altar, you can put them on there every week. I'm not going to stop doing that. It's just that the sale price is off at this time, but you're more than welcome to put them there as well as get your hair and your skin products and your prayers, your private prayers. You know, my mind is blown right now. I'm trying to keep my composure. I have said this to you all since Nipsey has been in my house. I've said it very strongly the past few months. I think I even said this the past few weeks about the trains. Look at the trains, the planes, the boats. Someone else, that virus, stomach virus, has broken out again on the cruise ships. I had said that that was going to happen a couple of years ago, and starting with the train derailments before they started. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was just talking to you about bombs, about sleeper cell bombs in the United States because there were people from other countries that did not like the US, and I also picked up Muslim countries. And I said, as well, it was tied to the drones, and the drones were just not something from outer space, from some extraterrestrial like in a sci fi movie. These were controlled by the states, the feds, and the military. And I told you there were a lot of sick people in the military and agents in the military that were against the American people, and that they had sleeper cell bombs. They were going to start planting the bombs, and the drones were searching for them and picking them up. Do you all remember I just said this? Um, I don't understand what you're talking about. I need to be my spiritual advisor. So go and do that. What does that have to do with me? Um, Hi everybody that's in here, Red Bone Star Goddess. See, hey Sheba baby, hey big old wizard, hey Lotus, Bloom 39, hey Key to the City, hey Gwendolyn Bynum, hey Amina Cotman, hey Leah Brown, hi Redbone Star Goddess, hey Manda, hey Nam babe, hey Natalie. I'm just really tired, you guys. Of course, I've been working, and downloads have been coming to me. But do you remember I just said that a couple of weeks ago when we started seeing the drones come down lower, the humans that are controlling them, brought them down lower so they could let them see us. And I also told you that these veterans were going to snap. And I said then the people in the military were going to snap. And they had the Confederate side. Hi Jalen. I told y'all, even though, the government and people on television and other people were saying, oh, it's not a big deal. And someone else even said it's not I didn't get to see the videos. Nobody sent them to me, I don't think, about, they said it wasn't the drone, it was orbs, and that there were people talking to the orbs and getting messages from the orbs, and they were telling the orbs what to do, and the orbs were responding to it. And I was like, I don't know. I never saw them. If someone wants to send me a video with orbs right beside the drones, I would, thank you, Red Ball. I'll see what I see. But I told you all those um drones were connected to bombs, and that you were going to see people plant them, and we had to look for explosions because that was going to be happening. And do you see, those are military. Those two men are military, and they were both where Fort Bragg. The one that blew up the Tesla in Vegas went to Fort Bragg, the white man that they say killed himself and his body was burned up. I don't know if he burned himself up based on a program in his head, the chip, telling him what to do, that are also telling people what to do from the drones. Because those are humans off site somewhere. They could even be in another country at a military base. They could be in Baghdad controlling that shit over here. That's not a mystery. I'm trying to tell you. And I said, y'all look for the bombs. I said, that's what the fuck they doing. And they're not saying it. And you're going to see it come up. Uh, and somebody, I don't think they meant no harm. So I'm not going to go in. But they're like, no, that's, somebody else said, that's a spaceship up above the drone. And that's who talking. And I said, look, I'm not saying it's not there. I just asked a person, did they have the proof that it was there? And they said, I didn't say it was there. I said somebody else had said it in a reading, and I'm just repeating what they said. And I said, that's fine if you want to repeat what someone else said, but you brought it on my page. And what I like about my collective, and I always have day one ask y'all to be this way about me and call me on my shit, was to look for the information unless you were already in a field. You have education, you know people in a particular field to easily find out and say yes, Alexis, or no, or I'm not saying it's not true, Alexis. I just don't know about it at this time, and I'll tell y'all to look and come back and confirm what I say. I don't want you to believe what I say because I say it, and I know people like that, and that's fine. Whatever a person says or prophesies, they don't doubt it, they don't question it. Just they just believe it because they believe in the prophet. I don't have a problem with that, but if you come to me with it, unless I know who it is who said it and I can see their soul, and I'm like, oh yeah, they cool. They cool. If they said it, then yeah, that's what the fuck it is. But if I don't see it, and I don't see the person, and I don't know, and then what they tell me the person is saying, I don't really completely bear witness with it, then I'll just ask, well, do you, and the person got mad. I didn't even say anything. I didn't get smart. I just said, well, do you have proof that the ship is up under there? Because I can't see it and nobody else can see it. That doesn't mean it's not there because I can't see it. I'm just, well, somebody else said it, and I just, yeah, don't put the cash out there, baby. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. Every time I go in there and I give them information that they say I need to verify it, then they'll verify it, then they'll say I need more information. So at this point, I haven't been able to leave the house. I'm just tired of it. Look, I have Zelle, I have PayPal. I don't know if my assistant's busy right now or to not be in here, but those are the two I have right now, unless you want to send me a money order and I have to go set up the PO box. I'm sorry. It's just every time they ask me for something, I give cash app, then they ask me for something else. So it's just too stressful. Native warrior healer, what you say? Y'all get them likes Thank you, Native Warrior. Jalen, you said if you watch the latest Fast and Furious, there was technology shown where the character controlled a car with and baby they wrecking them cars. Let me tell y'all about a story. If you don't remember, maybe it's 10 years ago. There was this black man. He was young, probably in his 20s, late teens, early 20s. He was in a Walmart. I don't know if it was Florida, I forgot what state. He was examining because they sell guns and rifles in there. He wasn't pointing at anybody. He didn't snap and shoot anybody. Some white people called the police and said he was pointing a gun at them, and he wasn't. They came in there, drew guns on him, and he kept saying, "I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I was just looking at it because I was thinking about buying it." The white police didn't even spare him or talk to him. They murdered him in the Walmart on camera. His girlfriend filed a lawsuit against Walmart and she had an attorney. One day after that, maybe a few months after that, they had on the news her car was wrapped around a tree and she was basically maybe thrown out or broken up into several pieces. And someone that knew about that technology back then and the way it went, and I knew, and they had talked about it. And thank you. So we got you, Drill. I'm so tired of going through it, and they won't monetize me on YouTube, but then keep trying to cause problems everywhere. I try to get donations to do my work, and then they'll say that I'm scaring people, I'm giving false medical information. But y'all see, every time I say something, it comes out in the mainstream news, what I call white people news. When these niggas say I'm crazy and don't listen to me and come in and send bots into the chat, you see every time I say something, it come out in white people news. See, that's the only way niggas shut up. It's not that they like it and they respect this pimping. You don't have to like my pimping, but you're gonna respect this tripology and respect this pimping and this AKT wizardry and this AKT motherfucking alchemy in this bitch. That's right. And we knew that that lady's car had been remote controlled. It was drone technology, and that wasn't she she in one of those cars, and we're in that era now. If you buy any new car, you don't own that car and control that car. They can remote control it. They got a separate key to it. They can go into the computer system and have that car flip itself. And you know what happened? He's murdered in the Walmart. She's murdered, but they're trying to say she was going too fast around the curve. And now there's no lawsuit because his family members, her boyfriend's family members, her family members did not pursue it. And it was hushed up. He said, "Hi, Miss Alexis. I know you're in it from Georgia, but you remind me so much of my relatives from Texas." Well, it's still Southern, and I'm sure some people left. Some of your people probably were here and they left Georgia a long time ago and go to Texas and the other states. Um, what you say, Grand Rising? Hey, SK Chandler. Um, I saw it a few hours ago and my mouth dropped when they just caught another person for planting the bomb. And then the two men uh are military, and they changed the name of it, but they both were at Fort Bragg, which tells me there is something or a Manchurian candidate program. Like, what is going on at is that all of them, but particular ones, like ones, I forgot the name of the main army base in Georgia, and I know School of Americas is in Georgia where they teach them how to kill. And we know there's a lot of murder, soldiers murder and rape other soldiers at these army bases. And see, they have their own legal system. The police are not going to lock up a military person, just like you will see the police will not lock up a pope. They will not lock up anybody that works for them. The police are not going to come to the Vatican. Even if they have other churches and the popes work for in other cities, the police are not going to hold a pope or hold a priest. If they do, they will let them go, and you will see that whatever they were accused of, usually around fucking some child, God damn it, it's going to be hushed up or it's going to be minimized. I have to look at Warner Robbins. I don't know if that's one of the ones, Aaliyah, that's coming to me. It's another one that come to me. It's not that one. What you say, Jalen? You say, oh my God, I'm from Lumberton, NK. That's Native American. Is that Native American? Do you have any Native Americans in your family? That I don't know. That made me think of the Lumbee tribe. I don't know if they're there. Uh, you said they're from Fort Bragg. Okay, that's North Carolina. That one is that the one those two were from. And I have a TikTok page, but I'm not. Especially when they told me how it's hacking on TikTok, and I don't have the app. I can't be at all these different places. I'm nah. I have too much going on. It's just tiring. Uh, Trying to look through the comments, see if I missed anything. Cause I hope you slept well, big old wizard. I'm tired, and I think, cause I looked at them, I know the Lumbee had Fort McPhee. Yeah, Latoya. Now that's kind of standing out. You know what? When I'm laying here right now, it just had me something to eat. I had to make myself get something to eat while it's early because I said in order for me to get some energy and get in shape, I have to stop eating at night. So even if I don't want to, I make myself eat during the day because I said after 9, I'm not eating no goddamn food. I'll drink, like drink fluid or juice or water or something, but I'm not going to eat. So I had just ate about an hour or so ago, and people started sending it to me, and I said my mouth already dropped because I saw it, and they caught the white man with the bomb, and I said, wow, I just said that. And nobody said anything. Nobody backed me up. Nobody confirmed. I mean, of course, you all didn't say I was crazy because I know you all don't know. But I know you all that support me and love me, y'all listen anyway. And you don't say, I think if you think it's crazy, I think you'll say so, but you didn't. And y'all, listen, I'm telling y'all, that's what the fuck going on. They up there scouring for 'em. It's the goddamn bomb, a possible suitcase bomb. They finna start, they got sleeper cells. I said, I see them, I can feel them. They finna start putting them out here. And y'all didn't say that. And then I forgot about it because, and then I had looked at other people say, that's not true. I even saw white people say, that's not true. That's a lie. And so I just shut the fuck up. I just went on about my business. But you see, I did not. I did not walk it back. I said it and I left the video up there. So, how people like to say I'm crazy and a liar. Y'all want to go and screenshot it and prove that I said it before this happened today. Oh, oh, I ain't just, oh, babe, that's right. Drill. I don't know what to say. I don't know where that stuff comes from. It amazes me, you know, even though it comes out of me. I don't know if other psychics feel that way when they say something. I think they're used to themselves, and it's just like, oh, it's like making a sandwich to them or washing their face. It still trips me out because I'm like, what the fuck? I love it when you all email me or, well, the Pope is not just that, Big Mark. They have their own postal system. They're in the whole world. Out of the whole world, they have their own city. They have their own government. They have their own police station. They have their own post office. They have their own mail service. They cold like that. That's why I said that. They're the only ones in the world. They run all they shit. You not finna come up in there. The police, the FBI ain't finna come in there. The CIA ain't finna come and tell the Pope what the fuck to do. You look it up, you think I'm lying. They run that. They say they God, goddamn it, or the second one in command of God that sits on the right hand of the Father, goddamn it. Look it up. Oh, that's why they get away with doing that shit. Hey, Stacy. I don't think I've seen you before, but hey, Stacy McKinney, welcome. Um, it's Alexis. It's an anime show called Witch and the Beast. Oh, send it to me. I love things like that. You know, I love the occult and to watch it and to learn because that's what controls the whole world and the society. We got another portal. 111 coming, which is January the 11th. So that's first month, 11th day, 111. We have to keep up with these because they're so important. And Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so happy that I'm in a new year. And of course, I did my self work. Every day I get up, I do my self work. It's important for everybody to do their shadow work and their self work, or you're not going to heal and grow and rise above it. So I'm glad that my whole attitude about myself and my life. I like I just said, I love all of that. Oh shoot, what I don't even watch TV. I would have to set my TV up to watch because I think I ordered the DVD of American Horror Story. I just said it. All those kinds of things I love. Okay, how you do self work? Like getting up with a piece of paper, a pen, a book, do your journaling, do you create your program for your self work? That's what you're going to have to do. If you don't want to do that, you're not self motivated, get you a therapist, get you a life coach, get you a counselor. Go look for your books. I mean, all this stuff is free on YouTube. So they have a season called the Coven season. Oh, is that now or where's that? You said, Leah, you said it's so awkward and uncomfortable when you channel something and try to tell another person and none of it lands. No, it isn't. Stop fucking talking to them. That's how you get rid of something feeling awkward. Stop fucking talking to them. Because they don't believe in you no motherfucking way. If you talk to somebody and you keep talking to them, and every time you talk to them, they feel awkward and uncomfortable, they don't want you to know that you dripping. They don't want you to know that you're standing in your power. I know my ex would do that. Oh, that's a lie. That's not true. Oh, you dreamt that? That's not true. I didn't do that. And then I come for everything I said about him was fucking true. And still shit I don't know with his lying sneaky ass that you said one thing, but then you got a double motherfucking life. I don't talk to people that make me feel awkward about what I think, what I feel, and everything I say. No, no, that's not true. Well, you just can't see. Well, you can't see me. You don't know. Okay, I won't be talking to you again because I know I couldn't be missing everything about you. You just don't want me to know that I know that I know. And you got secrets and you don't want me to see you. So if you wasting your breath and your energy on that, when you get tired, you'll stop. If it makes you feel awkward, that's your soul trying to tell you something. You need to listen to it. That's your spirit trying to tell you something. You need to listen to it. Cause I sure won't goddamn listen to no human no more. And I'm not saying that we're never off in a human body, but you off body every goddamn thing. You can't be wrong about every goddamn thing. Especially if you keep on working on yourself and you practicing and you talking to different people and practicing on them. But at this time in my life, anybody tries to make me doubt myself or and disrespect me, and one thing I don't do, the disrespect, the arguing, all that shit, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. And this is what I've learned the hard way. When I make a decision to cut someone off and I think you disrespected me and you won't apologize and you won't acknowledge it, and then they try to say, well, I don't know what you think of me and why you doing. Nah, see, I don't second guess it. If I think you disrespected me and I'm telling you I feel disrespected, and if you don't apologize or if you don't try to make it right and say, no, I didn't mean it that way or I didn't disrespect you, then I know it was right to cut you off. Because I know how it made me feel and I'm telling you how it made me feel. And if you won't correct it and say, no, that's not what I meant, that was not my intention, I would never do that to you, especially when I've never done it to you, then I don't second guess it. I don't feel awkward about it. I make a decision one time. That's what y'all need to learn to do. Don't let no nigga, don't let no boss, don't let no bitch, supposed to be your friend, don't let your child, don't let your dog make you second guess and backpedal a fucking decision. Make the goddamn decision, stick to the decision, even if you don't feel comfortable about it, because a part of you might not have wanted to cut the person off, might not have wanted to end the relationship, because you still like fucking the motherfucker. Sometimes it's still good. Once you say that shit, the the good things outweigh when you stand on it. It like, damn, I'm gonna miss doing this, or a part of me really don't want to let them go. It's always someone else that can do that better, and it's always someone else that can not only fuck you better, but also respect you with it. So you don't have to let people. You don't have to have pieces of relationships. Well, they tell lies about this, or, I don't really like the way they look, or my friends don't like them. So I don't have to take them over there, but I think they're funny and I enjoy their company. But, he don't like the church I like, or I got to convert to his particular religion, or I don't like his family, but I like it's all these. So you got a relationship with pieces in it. So you got a piece of nigga for this, you got a piece of bitch for that, you got a piece of friend for this. You got a associate. No, that's not my friend. That's my associate. I can hang with them for this. Or I know we can go catch niggas over with that one. I don't deal with those. There's something off with you. Every relationship you got, and it's a piece of a goddamn relationship. Thank you, Big Mar. Make their ass disappear like Houdini and stand alone and deal with your shit. They're not, it's not them. What you see is a reflection of what is unhealed in you that needs to be balanced out and made whole. Everybody always tells you where you are and where the fuck you not. That's why I don't blame them. And I've let people slide like that for years. If somebody asks me to do something and I'm always consistent with you and I do what I say I'm going to do and I don't fuck you over and I don't half do the shit. But then I ask you to do it, sometimes you're perfect at doing it. You ship my shit. Other days you don't. You lose my receipts. You lose my tracking, or you say you're going to come. You don't fucking come. You don't call. Just real disrespectful shit. Nigga lie. And then some days, oh, everything he says is on point. No, if I keep doing that and I don't make a firm decision, but I've already made a firm decision to let you do what the fuck you doing. That means I understand now very clearly. There's something within me that's off that I need to check and make a decision, bitch. See, that's what I like about businessmen, and that's what I like about business women. They're taught, don't keep fucking up and down, back and forth, thinking, rethinking, unthinking, back thinking, back. Bitch, make a decision. And let that be it. Nigga, make a decision and that's it. If you deal with somebody that's conflicted and they can't make a decision, and then they make the decision, and then they go back on the decision, and the person fucked them over like they was doing last year or a couple of months and shit ago, and inconsistent and they work towards them, but you're always consistent in your word and what the fuck you do, it's something wrong with you. It's something that still needs to be healed in you. There's still some worth or lack of worth or insecurity within you for you to take a piece of a person instead of, well, that's better than, having, nobody at all. Not, no, it's something with you. So don't complain about your relationships. Because you got a fucking relationship with yourself. You said, I take accountability for my own actions, but they can't, but they don't understand. Well, then they need to go. Because if they don't, then it's something in you that needs to go. Because that's where it's coming from. And they know it. And they know it's a piece of you they can play with because you play with yourself. That abandonment issue projecting onto you and they don't realize it. No, they're not projecting shit onto you. If they got an abandonment issue, then that means it's something with you that's got an abandonment issue that you haven't healed because nobody could hang around you and do that shit. You said, so Drip, does that go for friendships? Also, I just said that, Amina. Business and personal, and even with your dogs and your kids, because they know when you playing with them and when you don't. They know when you serious and when you not. Like trying to leave a relationship, but that person doesn't want you. No. If they don't want you to go, it's also a part of you that don't want to go. And those can be sticky. So with those, I would never say, "Oh, you could just make a clear cut decision," unless it's been so bad for so long. Then it's like, you know what, this motherfucker like with me, motherfucker did me like that, and I've known her for 20 years, and it was times I kept trying to make it work, and I was willing to look over shit. I was willing to compromise and be with a man that was half the man I knew I really deserved because I didn't think it was coming. And even though I'm single now, that's fine. The relationship I had with myself, I can't even describe. I mean, now, and I should have had that as a child because your parents are supposed to, or whoever your caregivers are supposed to teach you to thine own self. Be true and know yourself first, and be true to yourself first, and be self-resonant and self-preserving first. This is unfortunately the first time I had to give that to myself and teach that to myself. But no, you have to weigh out relationships and the pros and cons of those and decide how long you're going to keep those. Are those going to be with you the rest of your life? Are those going to be with you for a certain period in a season? Is that friend so important to you that they're also like family to you? Do you do business with them? Are you fucking them? Because a lot of people have sexual relationship they friends they don't want to fucking tell you about, or attachments and sexual attractions, or they couples that fuck each other, you fucking a boyfriend. You know, man, come on. See, that's a whole nother show, a whole nother thing. You know, what does that friend mean to you? What does that woman or that man, that relationship mean to you? What does that marriage mean to you? See, when you're in a marriage, you can shut down emotionally and you can even separate. But see, now you're dealing with legal contracts. So I'm not saying they have to drag out, but they will if one person don't want to let you go, or you scatter the person, or you let the woman manipulate you because she has your children. It's not that she's in love with you, but now she feels like you're her property. She's a narcissist because you spoiled her and you put her on a pedestal, and that's what you told her. So now she feels like she owns you, and you're afraid to stand up to her, think it's going to keep peace. But the more you don't stand up to her, she disrespects you. You're not leaving me. You're not leaving me. You're not leaving me. You belong here. You got me pregnant. So that means you have to stay here the rest of your life. No, it doesn't. You don't own a person like they're a chattel slave, like they're your property, like an animal or like a car. People have children all the time and they think they're in love, and at the time they get them pregnant and have them, this is who I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, and those things change. And you give birth to children, but the law does not say, unless you're in a culture that forces you to do something you hate and be with someone that you hate, and that's still your decision once you're an adult, if you're gonna stay with them just because you got them pregnant. No, those things begin and those things end. And those are legally binding agreement, and you can break those agreements and deal with alimony and child support and visitation and who gets custody or what portions of custody they get, and life moves on. But those things have to be structured, and family attorneys need to be involved if one person doesn't want to let you go because they think they own you, and nobody owns anybody. Those are processes. And sometimes when you live with someone, your businesses with them, your property with them, furniture with them, you've just been with them a long time. Sometimes those things become legal as well. So I don't know what your relationship is, but you know what it is. And you have to decide how you resolve that. Or you get legal people involved to show you based on the laws in your state. How do you resolve that? And then you get the mental, emotional therapy and support if you feel like you can't stand on your own feet and deal with yourself, or you don't have the life skills or the tools to deal with it. It's really simple. That's what you're going to have to work through. It doesn't matter if it's romantic or it's platonic. As I told you, I'm not getting ready to do a whole show around this. You're gonna have to grow up. You're gonna have to know what your issues are. You're gonna have to engage professionals and go see them on many different levels to find out what your issues are if you don't know it. And you're gonna have to structure and come up with a plan on how you're going to move through this. As an adult, that's what you're going to have to learn to do. If you have a wounded child within you, you're going to have to grow that part of yourself up, and you're going to have to deal with it and learn to deal with it like a boss and stand all 10, or don't complain about it. Stay stuck in it. One day when you get tired and you say enough is enough, then you'll come up with your game plan, structure that shit, make that decision, and even get the law involved and restraining orders and learn your defense if that's what it comes to. Because this is what I've learned in life. I don't care what people say. When you really tired of a motherfucker, and you tired of something, no matter what they say, what they threaten to do, what they threaten to motherfucking tell, when you're done, you're fucking done. You do something about it, and that's it. Because we live in a country where you can't just take somebody's rights and chain them up and enslave them. At least at this time, you can't. People can make their own decisions to be with you or not, to stay married to you or divorce you. And if you don't want to structure that, you don't want to work that out, it still will move forward legally once your judge and attorneys get involved. If you really fucking tired, that's what the fuck you'll do. You tired of talking to somebody, you don't like the way they treat you, you don't like that they're conflicted, inconsistencies in they shit, but you're always stable and consistent, then you get tired of it, you'll do something about it, and that's it. And that's what I've learned. When I say something this time, I'm not gonna go back on it, and I'm not gonna talk myself all out of it, and I'm not giving nobody no more chances. When I've given you several chances and you always have do my shit, but I'm always stable. I don't want you around me. I like finally getting to this point in my life where I don't feel like I gotta save nobody. I gotta take on people's karma. I gotta take on their problems. Always a broke bitch around me that's complaining and wants something for me, but then when I need something, they ain't motherfucking there. I'm glad that I'm fine. I used to think that was wrong, and I was taught that was wrong by my mother, my grandmother, but they were always that way, and didn't let people do it to them unless it was some nigga they like. So that's fucked up. Everybody around you has no resources. They always coming to you. You think you're supposed to save them and help them and shit, and then when you ask them to do something, they half do it or do it on their best day when they feel like it, then half do it on days that they don't, and give you a whole bunch of excuses, but you don't get them excuses. You're always the motherfucking same. And then when you need something, you got all these broke motherfuckers around you that always need you for resources. They don't have no resources for you because they get them to somebody that's fucking over them. Like you let them fuck over you. So now you go without things because everybody you fuck with is needy, insufficient in some fucking way. And you feel obligated to take care of them, to help them to do something for you because of the little shit they do for you. But then when you need it, you're not their priority. So now I'm not doing it, and I'm glad that I finally am a stank bitch. I now realize the only person and the first person that I should be concerned about is myself. And the only person and any other person that I could be concerned about is just like the people that are in this chat that when I need something and the boss bitches move. Those are the only ones that can email me at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to answer the email. And I'm going to say, matter of fact, what's your number? Get on the goddamn phone. From now on, the boss bitches are the only one I'm motherfucking answering because when I ask y'all for something, y'all answer me. Other than that, people that have dogged me, that I ain't never did nothing to, and disrespected me and shit, I'm not opening myself up to that shit no more because it's a one-sided relationship and you're going to always fail because one of you in a position that has resources and you always acting like Captain Save-A-Hole on a bitch and the other one does not. At least they don't have them for you. They have them for the nigga they screwing that's taking advantage of them or they kids or some motherfucking body else that they giving to that's always a taker. Like they always a taker to you. But then when you need, oh, I'm busy, I gotta do this, my nigga over here, and my nigga need this and that, and see, that ain't going on this year. I ain't nobody's Messiah, I ain't nobody's Christ. Even Christ was crucified and he still ain't changed a good goddamn thing. It didn't change the world or none of that. So see, you have to make the decision when you tired. What you say, Rob? I've been at work, goddamn it. Okay, getting that goddamn money like you supposed to. What you said, B, you said right. That's why I'm done doing for others, only doing for me and my offspring. No, I didn't say that. I said I only do for boss bitches. I bossed up niggas that answer the call when I ask. They be somewhere listening for my name like Jesus, goddamn it. When I call them, they answer. So when they call me, I'm going to answer. Because they got the resource I need, and I got the resource they goddamn need. From now on, them the only ones I want to talk to because it's like the ones that have the less, have the most entitled attitude. Have you noticed that? A lot of bitches ain't got shit, and the little bit they got, they give it to somebody else that's taken from them. But then when they come to you, I heard someone say this that was talking about money, and a lot of times poor people didn't know the value of money, and they'll say rich people are evil and rich people are nasty. No, a lot of times I've met bitches ain't got shit that's more demanding and more nasty towards you and entitled and feel like you fucking owe them something. And they don't have shit. They feel like the whole world owns something. You owe them something. You know, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. And then, and then don't have nothing to give. And they feel like this they right to take from you. Because they don't let everybody fuck over them and suck their dick and take from them. And so that's not always true. A lot of these people that ain't got shit will come and do your fucking ass in. And then when you need something, well, I got to run my friend over here. And just like Shannon would do. Oh, I'm driving out there. I can't stop and do the dance video and let you do the teaching or be outside and show it to, the fans and let them see it and learn. And we go through a healing session because she wasn't going through them. She was filming it. I can't because I'm tired of my friends and then I ride them around all day. And I call me when the sun's about to go down. So we can't film the grounding sessions, the healing sessions, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 at night. Oh, I'm trying to come now, but I'm on the side of the road and my car about to give out because there ain't no gas in it. And I said, wow. So all your friends that are your friends, because I'm clearly not one of your friends. You rode your friends around and made sure they had everything they needed all day. Now you call me with your tank on E, and now I'm obligated to pay for it because she know I didn't trust no niggas over here. She know that I don't know, and she know I don't trust just any stranger over here to say they want to come over here. And it's like she would, and it happened every week. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and oh, I'm on the side of the road on E, or oh, I'm on the side of the road. They got to come. My mother's got to come pick me up. I got to call the ambulance. I just got a bad migraine. But you just said you're around your friends around all day. Oh, I got to go to the hospital up the street and not. Okay. See, we're not doing those types of relationships because that's not a boss, bitch. You're a flunky and you're a trick. And everybody uses you and violates you, and so you impress them. But then someone like me, I owe you something. After you let them fuck over you, then you want to fuck over me. See, that's not going down no more. I don't want broke bitches with no resources around me that want to ass rape me after you don't let somebody play in your ass and stick all kind of shovels up in your goddamn ass with no motherfucking Vaseline. No, those are over. Said, Drew, if I had that done to me in 2024, but baby, not. She said, not 2500. No, I'm only dealing with people that treat me the way I treat them and love the way I love and respect me the way I respect you. If I respect you and I'm always consistent with it and you disrespect me, we're not going to let that go on 2, 3 times. You say you work in a nonprofit space. This is true in some cases. I don't know what you mean. What's true in some cases? A lot of people that ain't got shit I've been around, they feel very entitled and they always begging, and they feel like you owe them something. And a lot of them don't want to work for it. They don't even want to get up and do their journaling and they self-help every day. Most of them don't. Said, had an old lady tell me, y'all niggas got money. Wait a minute. Y'all niggas got money because y'all got a ride lawnmower. Something was always wrong. So what, Oracle? Why y'all had up some money? Because y'all had a goddamn riding lawnmower. Was she begging? Did she feel like y'all owed her something because you had some money? Okay, Oracle. So yes, she was always always goddamn big. Oh, they done got that begging down pat, and they feel like you owe it to them. You don't even fucking know them. They ain't even never met you and gave you a goddamn thing, but they feel entitled to goddamn beg. He said, Omega Drift. I had to, yeah, I be thinking like that shit, and it's my fault. I blame myself. It's my fault. because of what I believe and the way I was taught to give and service, and I realized you end up everybody will do that to you in your personal and your private life, and I'm not doing it no more. I feel so much better. I want equally respectful relationships. If I respect you and I tell you the truth, respect me and tell me the truth. You ask me to do something, usually the type of person I am, I'm gonna be like, yes or no, I can't fucking do that. I've learned to say no when it's something I can't fucking do. I'm not gonna lie to you and lead you on. I'm not gonna play games with you. But if somebody wanna play games with me, I'm gonna stop giving them another fucking chance. Cause see, that means some way you don't take me seriously somewhere. God damn it, you don't respect me. God damn it. And see, I'm sitting here playing with you like that, and letting you play with me. See, that's not going down no motherfucking more. And I feel better as a person and as a human being. I respect my goddamn self by saying no to those type of relationships. Because you know what? You're going to always overgive. And you're going to always be the fucking sucker and the loser in the relationship. He said, Capra, now I only buy my gas where they don't allow people. Okay, can't them motherfuckers beg and have no shame. They feel like you owe it to them, goddammit, just like down here for years. In the West End, you get off over there, them little cheering, them grown people done put them little cheering up for years with them goddamn water, bottle of water. Bottle of water for $1 and see you see what they be doing because it was on the goddamn news how them little boys over there sell women water and then they so we put it on the cash app. The water supposed to be $2 or $3. Next thing you know, them people done lost $1,000, $400, $500. They done got in the goddamn cash app. It's a fucking begging is a scam. Goddamn it. Being homeless, they done goddamn it weaponized that shit and weaponized that goddamn it begging. See, that's another thing I don't do no more. And y'all need to stop. I have told my clients this. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't care if it's $10 on the ground. Don't pick no money up off the ground. Stop picking pennies up off the ground. Don't pick no money off the ground because you don't know what demonic force put it there. And usually y'all pick up money off that ground and pick up pennies off that ground. You're going to start having bad luck with your money and have janky shit coming around you for picking money up off the goddamn ground and giving people money. Because a lot of times there could be a demonic force in that money, that person that resents you because you have money to give. And they'll beg it from you to take it from you. You don't know what spirit's on them. Y'all start everywhere you go, every exit ramp you get off of, everybody you see giving a hungry, nappy head motherfucker some goddamn money. I bet you if you keep doing that, you're going to notice you're going to have problems with your money and your sex life and whoever giving you the money. Because you don't know what's on that person and giving that person some fucking money. Y'all going to learn. I think I have said this before, and that's why I do not do it. Because you don't, there can be actually cursing you like that. You said, Ashley, my mom and niece are so entitled, but ain't got shit to get nobody. Yeah, but feel like you owe them something. And Steven said, man, I had somebody get mad at me because I had money, money in my hand and told them that. Told them you don't have no money to give and they felt like your money is their goddamn money. You owe it to them because they up there fucking begging. Say you got time to beg. Okay. And then a lot of them, I have seen them do that shit. Go round the corner and get in a goddamn nice car or truck. They had it on the news. Got a nice house, especially them gypsy motherfuckers up there begging. A lot of them niggas do that shit too. Cause they ain't got nothing to get to them grown people around the corner and got a nice house, a nice car to goddamn live in. For me trying to help folks, I cut everybody off. If they ain't trying to help you, ain't it? Okay? With that witchcraft, some of the same one that you getting the money to doing the witchcraft on you. I don't know who that is. And I'm not sure not nobody I don't know. Uh, thank you, Natalie, Warrior Healer. Yeah, you look, I can't say what the right or wrong is for you. Cause only you know what you wanna fuck with and who you wanna fuck with and how you wanna fuck with them. I just know what has never worked for me. Having somebody always wanna come to you as a victim like you owe them something. Them the ones that wanna disrespect you and I ain't doing it no more. They're the ones that all only want to disrespect you and get what they can get. And then you need something, they're not going to be in an equal playing field and fair to you and respectful to you. Actually, get more disrespectful the nicer you are to them, and they don't have to pay for that. And I've noticed that. So I hate when people assume you have extra money all because, all because you dress nice. But that's your money. If they didn't help you get it to buy you some extra clothes and shoes and have extra money in your pocket, what the fuck is the business of this? And how you owe it to them because they goddamn it ain't got nothing. Because they fucking begging. It's not your problem. Unless you know them and they're contributing to you in whatever way you want them to. No, I'm done, baby. I'm done with it. I realize I block my own blessings by doing stuff like that because there are people out here that you can meet that will really be good to you and treat you the same way that you treat them. But you can't get to them if you have people in your life that's letting motherfuckers use them and play on them. And instead of respecting you, for you sharing your resources for them, and they want to disrespect you and take the more you give. And I mean, you need to get rid of them. You cannot say you want better people and higher vibration people to come into your life and you still letting lower vibration people hang around your circle because they're a piece of a person. Well, they do this. I know they be doing that. And, they busy and this came up and that came up. But at least when I call them for this particular thing and then, see, you rationalize it because you're emotionally attached to them. And the piece of you don't want to let them go, you got some raggedy shit in you. That's why you dealing with raggedy motherfuckers that can be good to everybody else that's raggedy to them. And then you good to them and they raggedy to you. You see what I'm saying? That's your shit. And they're outwardly vomiting out and mirroring back to you your shit. Sure, right. I be trying to help people all the damn time. Well, I don't know what kind of way you helping them, and I don't know how they helping you back. But if you helping people that ain't helping you back and you think that you're going to get blessed for that and you making a fool out yourself and playing your motherfucking self and you like that and you like the way you tingle down in your ass when you do that, then hey, keep on doing it, player. Then, I ain't got nothing to say about this shit because you just said that you like doing that shit. So that means that it's a value in you. So when they fuck you over or you ask them to go do something for you, they don't do it or they half do it or sometimes they do it and every other time they got something else they goddamn do or somebody else to do something for that ain't getting them what the fuck you getting them and you let them do it, then don't motherfucker complain about this shit. You said, what you said, Vontae, your mom, money, abundance is an energy. That's right. And it feeds off whatever energy you got and you giving. Instead of determine what you get and what you don't get. Based on the energy connection you have through the action and through the thought and the kind of people you let be in your motherfucking space. You run that shit. You think of somebody else do, but they don't. You run that shit. So we have to be selective where we give our energy. Yeah, because it's your world and everybody else just is a squirrel trying to bust a nut and get a nut. It's not them. That's what I realize now. When people do that, I don't blame them. I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on with me? And what needs to be healed in me because I keep letting this person do it? Or what is it that I don't see? What is it that I don't know that I need to know or that I'm looking at from my perspective and I ain't looking at them? See, whenever you dealing with somebody to do that, you need to always know how the fuck they thinking. You going by how the fuck you thinking and you showing your true intentions, but they are showing theirs. You don't know the reason for the shit, but you see the response, the outward response, and the respect or lack of respect. And the more nicer that you are to them, the more disrespectful that they are. Mm. You might not know all the complete motivations, but they telling you enough to let you know you need to leave this motherfucker alone. Because you're not that way to them. But they're always, they think you soft. They think you stupid. She said, Gwendolyn, years ago, my sister saw this man begging in the White Castle. Everybody give who they want to give to. Like I said, I just know it ain't finna be me no motherfucking more. I'm only treating people the way that they treat me. As soon as you do it, I'ma do it. As soon as you change, I'm a motherfucking change. We're not finna drag no shit out. Or actually, the past couple days, I have slept so much better. There's certain things I do not tolerate anymore because I constantly go within myself and deal with myself. Thank you, Oracle Nails. I'm so glad I could be helpful. You said SNS, this is a time to let people go who no longer serving a purpose in your life. Cause they let you go. Won't they let you go in a heartbeat and the motherfuckers ain't getting them shit? They won't let them go. They have more value for them over you. And they ain't got to give them nothing to be their friend. I don't know who you talk to, Kendrick, but I ain't nobody's auntie. So you can take that phrase and give it to somebody else, but don't call it to me. Cause I don't like it and it ain't cute to me. Especially if I'm not your goddamn aunt. I don't take them black slang saying somewhere else and that ghetto shit somewhere else. If you talking to me. TKK Mother Drip. Hello. Child, I love that so much. Mother Drip. I love that. Hey, baby. I just was laying here, resting. Azalea, thanks. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, take that auntie shit somewhere else if you talk. No, I don't like that shit. Why do y'all think y'all had a right to impose y'all names on fucking people and call them what the fuck you want to call them? You say I hate it, don't call. Yeah, okay. From my child, I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't have to be in your age group. I don't want to be in your age group. I know how old I am. Uh, I respect that. I'm comfortable with myself, but I'm not your aunt. And you don't have the right to call me that based on me being in a certain age group or I look a certain way to you. No, you're not gonna do that. You say I hate when people call me twin. Like what the fuck? You know what? Those names you pick, um, you decide how you want people to see you and what you want them to call you. And if they don't want to see you that way, that's fine. They don't have to. But you don't have to let them in your world either. And you don't have to let them talk to you based on their age with something they think they know that they don't. Especially if you older than them, you got more wisdom and knowledge than them. And they taking on a fucked up black culture names and slangs that they think they could just pin on you because all these other younger, stupider motherfuckers do that shit. So you decide the way your life and your game go. And if they just insisting on doing that shit and that's what they want to call you and that's what they want to say to you or when they look at you that's what they see, then you don't have to see them in your world. You don't have to have nothing to do. You don't have to participate in that shit and you're not obligated to participate in that shit. Because they don't know they self anyway or what the fuck they doing and they think they do. Well, that's an auntie and that's, because that's what they say and teach you. I'm going to call. You're not finna talk to me like that. Now, you can talk. You can say that about me, but you won't say it so I can hear it and you won't engage me in a fucking conversation. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. I don't have to let you talk to me like that. And I don't have to let you motherfucking call. Last time I checked, my legal name is Alexis K. Tyler. And all the other names in my collective have given me that I accept and I embrace. And one of the ones I love is Mother Drill. I think MUVA. They done switched and I love it. MOTHER or MUVA. I love it. That's right. And yes, names have a lot of power. And see these black aunties they have that don't know how to take care of themselves, fat and out of shape and sick and miserable without no good thick dick in them. I don't want that ain't no description of me, goddammit. Now I choose to be by myself and alone, but that auntie, I don't fit that description of the black auntie that these people are calling auntie. And that description, TK and all of y'all, I don't like that description. See, you not finna layer that on me so I can start looking like that. And bitch, I don't look like that now. Y'all look at these, and I've seen black women be on, yeah, it's your auntie. They accept that shit and let them call them that shit. And look at how they looking. Like the nigger. The plantation nigger auntie. I don't want to look like her. I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? You think I'm lying? Go look at them. Look at what that auntie looks like. Look at, I know how the aunties look when I grew up in the projects. Fucked up. That didn't know the knowledge of their own pussy and they self to stop that shit from happening to them or to reverse that goddamn shit. You are not finna speak that on me. I don't look like that. I don't look like goddamn it, mammy. I don't look like goddamn it Esther Roll on good. Now I love Esther Roll, goddamn it, but that's a auntie and a motherfucking mammy and nanny. I don't know. You're not finna speak that on me. I'm not. See that type of auntie, and even in other cultures, some auntie they take care of themselves, get themselves together, they be fine as fuck, or going on to rejuvenate themselves and shit. But when they say aunties, they all. Why do nigga aunties be limping on ox donut, limping, feet swole, stomach long, titties long, nipples on they goddamn it navel, swinging round up underneath they armpit? Fuck you, goddamn it. You'll start morphing into what the fuck you, yeah, afro with a gap in they mouth. Damn. No. And then want you to answer to that shit. See, you don't notice with some Velcro tennis shoe long called they can't bend over and tie they goddamn it shoe and on a whole bunch of goddamn it high blood pressure shit. You see what I'm saying, TK? See, you can't answer to everything people try to put on you. I know I don't look like that, and you not finna sit up here and fucking call me that shit, and then my body start morphing into that shit. You had that thick, goddamn it, uneven skin around the back of they damn heel and on the fucking side and shit. Nappy gray hair around the goddamn they temple and around they earlobe and shit. No. You're not finna make me morph into that and accept that goddamn shit. Swole up around there eating government cheese and goddamn it white bread sandwiches and all that and some goddamn it spam and hot link with some fried chicken and I see and now that shit is good. I'm not saying it good, but I can't eat that shit up there. That shit'll kill me. They have me looking just like a motherfucking nigga auntie. A nigga auntie. Them Velcro sock with them Velcro shoe with them football socks on with that damn red or green or stripe up there around the goddamn kneecap. Some fucking nigga football socks and shit on. Some goddamn compression shoes and compression sock on. Compression stocking. Mm-mm. If they getting their SSI check and food stamp, go around there and get them a can of saltine crackers with some hot sauce on there. Now, see, I grew up seeing that. No, bitch. No. Had they fucking niece and nephew sliced it off of there, that block of cheese and heat it up, toast it down on there. Get them a can of goddamn sardines and a beer. And yeah, walking and waddling. I don't even know if it's a walk, waddling or have that fucking stick, that cane that they have to go up there to the podiatrist and cut their damn toenail because the toenail too thick for them to goddamn it cut and brown and long and bent over they goddamn it big toe and over they have to wear them damn orthopedic shoes. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No fucking ma'am. Y'all curse somebody else with that fucking shit, bitch. Think about it. Think about the culture and the consciousness that supports calling somebody that and how they look. I don't care if they light skinned, they be fat with a wig on. Or they be fat and black with some nappy hair and a wig or hair missing that they call auntie, goddammit. Look at the, because of black culture is really no real culture, not to elevate and nourish the children in the community. It's a fucked up culture. If you look at that culture and what an auntie looks like, that's what I just fucking described. And then think that shit cute. These younger people dumb as hell. They don't know nothing about being a woman, about being a grown woman, and subliminal teachings and programs and NLP. and then want to come to me and say something to me and address me like you fucking know me and like you know what the fuck you talking about when all you did was hang in a fucking low life filthy ass culture that ain't a real goddamn culture and heard some slang words. We call them this age this and we call them that, and then thank you for to approach me and you don't even know your pussy really too good and your asshole from a hole in the goddamn ground, and you think you finna school me on how I'm supposed to let you talk to me and what the fuck I'm supposed to let you call me? I don't think so. You don't even know the spiritual, mental, emotional, subliminal programming and significance of the shit you say. And you think you supposed to like you playing ping pong and picking up a tennis ball and throwing a ball my way. Shout it, swing my way. And I'm supposed to catch that. I'm supposed to catch what you throwing. Swing it over here, trying to throw it back. No. You don't even know yourself. How the fuck you gonna know me? What the fuck name you call me? Fuck, I'm over here with that bullshit. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later on.